Hi, everybody. I'm Jennie Knourek, and I just wanted to get on here real quick and share with you an intro to oils presentation. So many of us, we can't meet face to face, and I'm so sorry for that. But I absolutely love the fact that I'm able to connect with you here, and I'm hoping that this will give you some insight and some information that you're longing for and learn a little bit more about essential oils, why we use them, and we'll go from there. So let me jump right in and share my screen so we can get started. Hopefully you can see that, and I should become a little tiny baby thing up in the upper right hand corner. But everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Let's talk about it. What are we going to talk about? Well, I'm going to focus on four things, okay? What is an essential oil? Why doTERRA, and who is doTERRA, and why we focus on doTERRA, and obviously how to use these oils as well as when to use them. We're not going to get too deep into it. I'm definitely going to touch on it, but just to know that we have a lot of support and to help you understand when and how and why you would use them. And then, of course, I'm going to help you understand how to go about getting them and for the best price, right? Because we're all about value. So let's move along. Okay. Ta-da! This is me and Joey. So Joe and I are wellness advocates with doTERRA. We are both motorcycle enthusiasts. We've done some blogging. We do a lot of travel. I definitely refer to myself as sort of this goddess of the DIY. You know, I love to do things. We both get very involved in our yard and in projects. We're really not afraid to try just about anything, which is great. And I know many of you are the same way. But we became wellness advocates with doTERRA about 4 years ago. I was originally introduced to essential oils going back about 15 years when I first started doing massage therapy. I was trained to be a massage therapist, but I wasn't really introduced as a therapeutic use. It was more as an additional tool to help my massage patients sort of relax and calm through the procedure, which is still very effective to these days. You know, aromatherapy has long been used and will continue to be used as a calming and relaxing agent. But at the end of the day, I wasn't using it specifically for that reason. So I tucked those oils away, sort of not to see them for a while when I retired and went back to a full-time sales job. And only 4 years ago is when I started looking into essential oils again for my own personal well-being. I had some emotional support issues that I was looking to address and some anxious feelings that I needed to address. And so a friend of mine online had recommended that I try these. And I was looking for something more natural. I was certainly familiar, I'd heard a little bit about it, but I hadn't experienced doTERRA. But what she shared with me and what I hope to be sharing with you is that sense of I trust, if you will. This company has done a lot to ensure that the purity and the potency of these oils are very, very effective. And so I gave it a shot. And let me tell you, it was so effective that at that point, I just jumped in and I needed to share this with others. So that was 4 years ago. What a journey, but it is definitely something that I've been passionate about and something part-time that has really just become a part of our everyday. So of course, at any point during or after this presentation, if after you watch my presentation and you see what we're talking about here and you think to yourself, you know, I like helping people and, you know, I have some friends that really would benefit from this, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you learn how to share these, or if you're interested in doing a part-time or getting some business, a home business started, I would be happy to help you with that too. And I'd love to work with you. We love to partner with our customers as well as our friends and family in regards to this business opportunity. So that being said, a little bit more about us. We've been married for a little while by comparison to most of everybody, but we absolutely love and enjoy our family and our friends and our times together. We have 4 grown children. I have 1 grandchild, and Joe's mom, Frida, lives with us. We just celebrated her 80th birthday last year. So she too is using these oils, and everybody is really happy and strong, and we love that. So you can reach out to either of us. Our phone numbers are there, and I'll have my contact information toward the back as well. So anytime you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us directly. So just a real quick disclaimer, in these times, obviously it's really important to note, you know, and I tell this to people all the time, an essential oil is not the magic pill, right? We're not looking to make everything right, but as a supportive tool to help you on your journey to being healthier and choosing more healthy options, this is impactful and very, very effective. But these products are not intended to diagnose, nor am I intending to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. These products are intended to supplement and support that healthy lifestyle. So it's a great, you know, it's a great tool for your toolbox, right? When you're looking to support your family. So what are essential oils? So essential oils have been around for a long time, but they're volatile aromatic compounds. And by volatile, you think explosive, right? But really from a scientific standpoint, volatility means its ability to change from a liquid state to a gaseous state when exposed to air. So volatility means it evaporates, it becomes aromatic. So volatile aromatic compounds, and they're extracted from plant matter or resins or seeds or bark or trees or stems or seeds or plants or flowers, but parts of the plant. And doTERRA has done an amazing job identifying what are those best parts of the plant, when is the best time to harvest them, and of course, where is the best place to grow them. And that's really key. You can see in that little, in the presentation slide here, the peppermint oil on a microscope actually is from the seed or from the plant. It's the leaves themselves. When you zoom in, you see those little tiny oil sacs. So in the distillation process, that's where they separate that. Now, they're very, very concentrated. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. I got distracted. So let me stay here. So essential oil history, obviously it has been around for a very long time. This is not new science. What's new about it is the endeavors that so many people right now, and doTERRA certainly is the forefront leader on this, in peer reviews and testing. There are a number of obviously aromatic, ethical aromatic associations and colleges that are pursuing this, but I truly believe that doTERRA has the wherewithal, the means, and the funding to do this on a grand scale, and they are certainly the leaders, in my opinion, in going forward with this. But peer reviews, this history obviously has been around for a long time. You know, we've been using essential oils at different grades in the perfume industry and in cleaning products for a number of years. And this goes back to, you know, centuries where, you know, the Egyptians had them in their, the tombs of peppermint were found in Tutankhamun's tomb. And there's other historical references to how oils and hydrosols and other extracts from the plant were actually used in health and wellness support. So this is not something that has been synthetically created and somebody's throwing a patent on, but at the end of the day, this is some of that old world, you know, support and healing, supporting using plants to really help support our health. So I love it. I touched on this briefly and I got ahead of myself, but oils are not like herbs, although herbs very much have been used for supporting our health. I have an herbal degree. I definitely incorporate wild herbs and fresh vegetables and fresh herbs into our foods, but you can incorporate and you can use therapeutic grade oils in lieu of, but keeping in mind that they're very, very concentrate. You're not going to use an oil like you use an herb. 1 drop of peppermint oil is the equivalent of 28 cups of peppermint tea. So you're not necessarily going to make a cup of tea and put a whole drop of peppermint in there. You don't need to. It's very, very strong. But being that it's so strong, it's very effective when we're looking for it to support us on a cellular level. And that's when we incorporate these through dilution and through other ways to actually help our bodies and support ourselves. The cells of the essential oils are so small that they can actually pass through cell membranes. And some oils specifically can actually cross blood-brain barrier. And there's a number of studies and tests to verify that. So I can definitely provide you with additional information. There's a reference down in the right-hand corner there of a couple websites that you can go to learn more about the studies as to the cellular support of essential oils. As I mentioned earlier, there are different grades of essential oils, which is why you'll see some oils in the stores for $5. You know, but those, quite honestly, are going to be what we would refer to, or the industry refers to, as adulterated, meaning it's got additional products in it to sort of thin it out. Synthetic, food grade oils, and then therapeutic grade oils. Synthetic oils obviously are going to be some of those more diluted. It comes from a plant, it's distilled from a plant, but brokers and industry has synthetically processed that, or they've used solvents or other types of chemicals to extract the oils more efficiently in there from a cost perspective, but obviously it makes it less food tangible. You can't use it for food, but you can use it for cleaning products, you can use it for soaps, you can use it for those types of things. But that's where we're putting toxins into our body, right? Again, it's going to smell nice, but all of those chemicals get absorbed into our skin, and our skin is the largest organ of our body, and it really is meant to help keep us strong, and we really just load it up with toxins. So synthetic is certainly a way that oils have been used for a very long time, but not necessarily the preferred way. You're going to buy an essential oil in the store for $5, add it to a cleaning solution. Don't put it on your body and don't put it in your food. There are food grade oils where if you do find a company or you have a pure referenced oil that says food quality, you can incorporate them into your meals. However, I don't trust any company right now other than doTERRA because of its testing and its consistency in its providing effective and potent and pure products. But there is a food grade reference and a few food grade oil. Some of the organic oils that are available from smaller growers that grow their oils in their homes, or they grow their own oils organically, certainly would be food grade, in my opinion. And I would feel very comfortable using them in a tea or in a salad dressing or in a soap or a lotion. But not having the hyper quality and not having the pure chemical properties that doTERRA really strives for the chemical effects that we're looking for, you're not going to get that in a homegrown oil. So therapeutic grade essential oils, or certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils, are those that doTERRA has established. And these are the ones that I truly believe are beneficial for our therapeutic use and for our health issues that we are looking to address. Now, what is CPTG? There are many that will say, oh, it's just a marketing term. Well, it certainly is a term that doTERRA has phrased and patented. And for the main reason that there is no standard available right now. There is nothing that is established that says this is the way, this is the standard you all have to meet. Because, as I said before, even though they've been around for thousands of years, it hasn't been something that the pharmaceutical companies can really slap a patent on and make money on it. So it hasn't been something that's really been embraced. Thank God, right? But I love the fact that doTERRA has stepped up and said, let's do it the right way. We are committed to purity above all. It is a privately held company. It is completely self-funded, so it is not in debt, and it is not beholden to any profit shares or any type of owners, if you will, that are going to say, hey, we got to make more money, so let's do it the cheap way. They are focused on purity above all else. So certified pure therapeutic grade is really a standard that doTERRA has created. So when people say, oh, there is no such thing, yeah, there is, but doTERRA is leading the way. So I'm super excited that, again, we're representing a company that really has committed this type of quality to its purity, to its potency. And I know in my heart, and I am truly of a believer that 10 years from now, 15 years from now, the lavender that I get from them will be just as pure and just as effective and just as potent to the things that I'm looking for it to support as it was 4 years ago or even today. So when you're looking at a company, that's what you really are looking for, is a company that not only is providing with purity and potency and sustainability, but a commitment to that longevity too. So they're there to support you in the long run. There are a couple sites that you can go to. Source2You is a wonderful site where doTERRA makes all of our testing services or our testing reports available to everybody. It's complete transparency. You can also identify the practitioners that we work with and partner with. Our scientists are listed there, as well as the distillers. There's some sourcing stories as well as to where the oils come from. And just really quick, you probably can't see me too much, but here on the bottom of every bottle, you will see a small printed sourcing code as well as an expiration date. And expiration on these, if stored properly, obviously can last for years. So the value truly is in just the purity of this oil. But you enter a code in on Source to Use site, and it'll tell you exactly where this bottle was sourced, how it was tested, what the test results are, and give you everything you need to know about the oil that is in your hands. So no other company is making this available. Again, the transparency is paramount, in my opinion. And then you have myself and all of the other wellness advocates communities here to help support you and learn how to use these oils. So that's fantastic. Another reason why doTERRA is so different from all the other companies, it's a commitment to co-impact sourcing. Sort of going back to the harvesting, what really makes us different and what ensures that, again, our oil, our lavender is going to be the same 10, 15 years from now is because of our co-impact sourcing. We work directly with harvesters and growers in that area, not brokers, but the actual distillers and the harvesters and the farmers to ensure that they have what they need to sustain that crop, to prepare for generations in the futures to be able to provide an income for them, to be able to harvest these plants and to do it right, not to over harvest. So 86%, I believe, of the distillers and the farmers that we currently get our products from are exclusive to doTERRA's partnership. They only provide products for harvest material for us. And that is because of this co-impact sourcing initiative that we have, where we are helping them build wells and we are helping teach them how to harvest safely and teach them when to harvest, and working with our science and our co-impact sourcing teams to really sustain not only a livelihood for them, but obviously to ensure that these oils will be available for our market as well. So it's a wonderful initiative, and it's clearly a company that understands that it's not just about what we sell and what we do today, it's how we grow in the future and how we help the community at large. With our Healing Hands Foundation, this is the third component that really is a really key and why I love this company so much. Healing Hands Foundation is a nonprofit organization where we contribute through our monthly orders, if by choice, obviously, or we can volunteer our time to actually pay back. But there's very many fingers or facets of this particular organization where we are not only helping women in impoverished nations, but we're actually helping eliminate sex trafficking and rescuing children through the OUR, Operation Underground Railroad partnership, and other nonprofits where we're helping the community. So doTERRA's commitment to helping heal the world goes far beyond its oil production. It goes into helping people in impoverished nations, but also helping give that helping hand to people that need it. And the heart and soul of this company is something that I try and attain in my own life. Just it's a very giving company, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. So oils. So there are 3 ways to use an essential oil, a therapeutic grade, right? A certified pure therapeutic grade oil. 3 different ways: aromatically, okay, topically, and the third way, being that it's certified pure therapeutic grade, is internally. Again, that food grade oil that we talked about before, probably okay, but when we're talking about the therapeutic response that we're looking to get, this is where we're talking about CPTG, therapeutic grade oil. So we're going to touch on each of these. I lost a slide, so I tucked this one in real quick. But the first one being aromatic, right? Get yourself a diffuser if you don't have one already. doTERRA is not a diffuser company. However, they have some lovely diffusers. Many of them are bundled into our starter packs or at discounts. You can get those. You can certainly get them on Amazon. I will always steer you the right direction. You can get them a little cheaper on Amazon, but I will tell you Those who start out with an Amazon diffuser, and it's a great way to start, will usually upgrade to a better diffuser when they see the difference, right? But you start wherever you're comfortable, because at the end of the day, it's about using it, not using it. So if you have an oil and you're not using it because you think you don't need a more expensive diffuser, get a cheap one. I don't care. It'll work. It probably won't diffuse as long. It won't put as much up into the air. Many of the diffusers will work from doTERRA. Our diffusers run from 6 to 12 hours, which obviously makes it very effective when you're going to bed at night, or when you're just turning it on in the morning and walking away and go ahead and do your chores. And they're very safe, they're very effective, they're a great way of getting those oils into the air. I don't know if you can see my little thing, but another way of using it aromatically is through charms or through a bracelet. So a leather strap on your wrist that you can smell it from, or one of these charms where you actually soak the felt inside. You open it up, put the oil directly on there, and you can have it with you. That's another aromatic use of these essential oils. Very effective, works with the olfactory center of your brain. So right here, where it impacts your memory response and deals with hormones and stimulates a number of things, and definitely helps with a calming effect. So I absolutely recommend aromatic use on a daily basis of your essential oils. Topical use is something where we're going to give you a little bit more guidance, okay? Very safe to use because it's therapeutic grade, but remember that slide where we talked about how concentrate these oils are? Very important to remember. And when we're looking at topical use, you definitely want to include a carrier oil, okay? So be it a lotion or coconut oil, or and it could be fractionated coconut oil or an actual white coconut oil that it melts in your hands. Water is not a good carrier. We certainly will incorporate an essential oil with water into a spray bottle and mist it. That's a great way of doing it aromatically, but it's not the most effective way to apply it to your skin. You can also use aloe, any of the nut oils. So avocado oil or grapeseed oil or anything like that. A vegetable oil is going to be a larger molecule. It's not going to soak in really well, and it's going to give you a greasy feeling. So try and stay with the nut oils, jojoba or jojoba, however you want to call it. That's great for the skin. You can also incorporate this into some DIY projects. Of course, we do those. I have my workshops regularly for all of my customers are invited to attend those for free. And we learn how to make lotions and deodorants and some of these things for yourself with the oils that you'll have on hand. However, if you aren't a DIYer, and not everybody is, doTERRA does have an entire line of products for not only personal health care, but also for supporting skin and muscle support. So you'll see there the Deep Blue products, the Immortelle, the peppermint that's laying there on its side is the Peppermint Touch, the roller blends. There is an entire kids collection where it's already been diluted. See if I have them handy. I don't. They're way over there, and I'm not walking away. But the kids line is already safely diluted with the proper ratio, so it's safe to apply to skin for a child or for the elderly. As we get older, our skin gets thinner too, so a little bit more sensitive, right? So when we're applying it to the skin of elderly people, again, very supportive on a cellular level, but it is more sensitive. So we want to make sure that there's a carrier oil in place with that. Another note real quick is when we're dealing with essential oils from the citrus family, orange, obviously tangerine, bergamot, lime, lemon, etc. We want to make sure that we're applying those where the sun don't shine, okay? Those oils will make our skin photosensitive, meaning when exposed to UV light, it is potentially subject to burn. And I want to make sure that you're aware of that just up front. So back in the back of your mind, you can say, oh, I love this lemon oil, or oh, I love this orange oil, and you put it in your lotion and then you run outside into the sun. You will get a reaction. There will be some redness. And I don't want that to happen to you. We want to be educated. Just like you don't take antibiotics from the doctor and then go out into the sunshine, we don't want to expose our skin topically to essential oils and then go running into the sunshine. But they are very effective for lifting the mood and increasing, just waking you up a little bit. And citrus oils are phenomenal to use at night before you go to bed, or it's wonderful to just help motivate you on a Monday morning when you know you're not going out into the sun. So it's I use a blend called Motivate, which is a wonderful citrus blend, but which is intended to actually motivate you. But I put it here in the back of my neck, underneath in my hairline. Obviously, it's not getting a lot of sun, so where the sun don't shine, right? But it's phenomenal. And citrus oils can be used. We just want to be very careful, right? And then the final way for CPTG is the internal use of these oils. I have used oils internally now for four years, and nothing's glowing. Healthy, healthy, healthy. And there are a number of doctors and with both on doTERRA's board as well as for our animal testing as well, and millions of advocates that use these oils internally. They're the old school premise is that you don't take them internally. They are very powerful. It is not something that I recommend the novice just go and start dashing this into your water. 1 drop of lemon is all you need, but a drop of lemon in your water every morning is so effective at keeping you clean. Now, lemon oil as a whole, as a citrus oil, is wonderful for cleansing, but it does have some amazing properties which actually support our organs and keep our systems very clean. And it's very effective and very safe to use as well. Some of the other products, again, if you're not going to be dashing these into your recipes or taking internally, you can add them to a capsule. There are some oils that are very supportive in that regard, and we take them as supplements. So lemon, lavender, and peppermint together are wonderful at calming an inflamed, or when seasonal threats are affecting us. We have 2 cats. I'm sensitive to both of them. So whereas I used to take an over-the-counter pill to address those symptoms that I would get when my cats got up in my face, I no longer use that, and I can literally take the Tri-Ease product, which is 2 drops of lemon, lavender, and peppermint oil. That is all I need. And it's been fantastic. And I know it's natural and it's supportive, and it doesn't affect or have any side effects with any of my organ function. So fantastic support. I know it's natural support. Our trim shakes are our weight management line. We also have the On Guard products. We have the toothpaste. There are a number of ways of taking oils internally for therapeutic and supportive use. And these are just some examples, but I would certainly help guide you to understand exactly what oils you do have in your collection and how to use them internally for your personal healthcare issues. Everyone's different, right? Foundationally, doTERRA recognizes, and we all recognize here at doTERRA, or representing doTERRA, that it's not just about the oils. We do focus on our foundational health, and from a foundational standpoint, it's really about getting the right foods in our body and exercising and getting up and moving and having less fatigue and getting the rest that we need so we have less fatigue, right? So managing that stress and getting the proper rest and reducing those toxins. So, our body's ability to function properly is really based on its ability to metabolize what we take in, and liver overload and nutrition is so important. And we know that our foods aren't providing the same nutrition. Even if you grow foods in your own garden, we know, and it has been tested, that the soil has been depleted and the nutrients of today don't even match the nutrients from back in the 50s. Somebody had said at one point an apple, it would take 4 apples to equal the same equivalent nutritional value of 1 apple from the 50s. So, at the end of the day, we know that nutrition is not where it needs to be. So supplementing your nutrition is key and foundation. doTERRA does an amazing job at providing a nutritional line, also one that supports gut health, joints, a lot of cellular support. And these are just an example of some of the products that we have all used here at the house at one time or another. just because I have to try everything. But at the end of the day, we have settled definitely on these. These are the ones that we use on a daily basis. So the I-Omega and the A to Z's is actually the children's vitamin, but we use it here for an adults. It's a chewable vitamin that I prefer. And I really do enjoy it, and it tastes great. It's like a little strawberry Flintstones vitamin. It's great. And then the I-Omega is omegas, fatty acids. It's meant for the children. It's orange flavored, but I use this as a basis for a salad dressing. So it's a great way of getting that additional omegas into our food, into our nutrients. And it tastes great. And with a few additional drops of some lemon oil and some pink pepper, it's phenomenal. And then I add some seasonings too. I'll give you the address. I'll give you the recipe later. But TerraZyme and PB Assist are our gut supporting products, or two of our gut supporting products, but we certainly use those a lot on a regular basis here in our house. PB Assist is our probiotic. TerraZyme is digestive enzymes, which again is very key when our nutrition's down and we're not getting that proper food in us that actually supports that positive or that proper bacterial breakdown that we need to break down our foods and actually absorb those nutrients that we are getting in. So TerraZyme is a part of our daily routine as well. And then Deep Blue and Mito2 Max are vitality and to support joints and obviously for energy. So fabulous. I love these vitamins. We can talk about those in a little bit more. But the last two components of what doTERRA recognizes as being a healthy foundation is obviously informed self-care and proactive medical care. So keeping that in mind, empowerment is what we're all about, to really help educate you. You are here because you want to learn more about how to naturally support your family's health or your health. And I absolutely love that about you. Like you, all of us started somewhere. So I think this is phenomenal. Welcome. This is part of your informed self-care, okay? It's not about throwing your doctor out on the curb, okay? You are going to need your doctors, but I want you to be proactive in working with your doctors. Tell them what your choices are doing. Tell them you're learning more about it. Keep the conversation open. Many doctors just haven't learned about this, and they will be the last ones to talk to you about nutrition because most of them have been trained to treat in trauma-related situations. How do I save your life because you're here with a broken bone, or you're here with something of an emergency? So let them know, be proactive, work with them and tell them this is what I want to do for foundational wellness. These are the things that I'm using. Share the information with them. You are going to need that doctor 20% of your healthcare. 80% can be all you, baby. You can take care of aches and pains and stomach upset and some issues that you might be having. If you get a little temperature, there are other tools that you can deal with first. Communicate with your doctor and then take it to the doctor when it gets beyond your ability to handle. But proactive care is so important. Self-care is so important. doTERRA recognizes that. We are not doctors or nurses here, although many doctors and nurses are a big part of doTERRA, but that is not my role. My role, like yours, is to learn as much as we can and to be self-aware and self-care and to help and teach each other. So I hope this helps. doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Supplements, this is just a little bit more detail on our particular vitality line and what we love so much about it. The alpha CRS is a cellular complex. So it's like the antioxidants on steroids, right? That's probably not the right way of saying it, but ideally, I want you to know that the CRS plus formula is fantastic. It's just helping with antioxidant support. It's really meant to help stimulate the cells and make those cells a little bit more receptive to the nutrients that we're providing it. The omegas, we all know how important omegas are in our body. These essential oil omega complex is definitely one that we've seen a great deal of support with. Joe's mom, Frida, takes this for her brain health, her heart health. At 80 years old, she's more times than not smarter than I am, and she's quick to remember things, and she spells better than I do. But at the end of the day, I think it's key for foundational health to make sure that you get those omegas into your system. Very important. And nutrition, right? Our food complex, the microplex, VMZ is that third component of the lifelong vitality supplements. So these are definitely supplements that our family takes on a daily basis and every month. So Joe takes these, I take these, and mommy takes these. The dosage on these is 4 a day, 2 in the morning and 2 at night. Joe and I actually take 2 in the morning, and then we take the chewables during the day. So we're getting those supportive vitamins, but Frida does take these 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. She needs a little bit more nutrition, so she's getting that. And so, yeah, very supportive, but we can definitely work with you and help you understand what's the best way to use these for you. Supplemental package, obviously separately. If you bought these individually, this is where the membership comes in great. We're really getting these at a discount. If you were to get these separately, they would be over $200. Obviously packed as a retail pack, it's $106, and with the wholesale account, they're only $79. So fabulous savings, an amazing, effective product. And when we're getting back to value, because my husband originally was sort of like, oh, those are expensive compared to the Costco ones that I get. And I asked him specifically, I'm like, okay, if you don't take your Costco ones, stop taking your Costco ones and see how you feel, right? Let's do this 30-day thing. I want you to try them and see how they work for you, because that's what it is. It's a 30-day guarantee. You use these for 30 days. And if you don't feel better, then doTERRA wants you to have your money back, because we truly believe that they are this effective. And we tried this in our own home because my husband was a little hands-off. He was a little like, I'm getting these, they're cheaper, I can get them for 60 days, I only have to take 2, I'm like, great. It's like anything, if you buy something and it sits on your shelf and you don't use it because it's not working, you really just give me the money or throw it out the window. It doesn't really matter. I want you to be aware that this guarantee is in place because it's effective and because it's impactful, right? So very good vitamins. I can't really talk you into them, but I can encourage you to try them because there's no risk. You can try them, and if they don't work for you, we contact customer service and you get your money back. So let's talk about the oils. And I'm going to try and speed through this so we're not talking too long, but some of the basic foundational oils, lavender, wonderful for soothing skin irritations. It reduces skin imperfections. Also soothing, very soothing, calming effect on emotional support. Obviously, you're going to use this aromatically, topically. It is also an oil that is gauged for internal use. So we have a number of recipes that we've shared throughout the years, and we'll certainly share in our groups in the future for just a wonderful lemon or lavender lemonade, and incorporating these into dessert dishes. Really, the lavender is just wonderful at bringing the flavors of fruits and desserts out. So lavender is also a wonderful oil that can be taken internally. Breathe is a proprietary blend called a respiratory blend, and it specifically is intended to provide clear feelings or easy feelings and of breathing. When you breathe this in, you literally can feel your chest opening up. It's amazing. We've diffused this almost on a daily basis. Very effective. You would take this oil aromatically or topically. And up there in the next to the Breathe name, you're going to see it just has the A and the T. There's no I. So on the back of this bottle, as I showed you, oh, that's Balance. That's the wrong one. But as I show, I don't know if I did show you, but here on the bottles, I'm trying to do this without my glasses, and they're right here. But you'll see on the back of all of our bottles, here is a sample of our lavender. Oh, it's hard to see, sorry. So here's our lavender, okay? And then here in the back, you will see supplemental facts. So whenever you see the supplemental facts label on the back of our bottles, you'll know that this is an internal use oil. So on the Breathe bottle, you're not gonna see that. It'll say ingredients, not supplemental facts. Frankincense and Balance. These are 2 additional oils which come in many of our enrollment kits as well. They're great foundational oils. Frankincense is called the king of oils. I absolutely love diffusing this during the holidays, but I use this probably every month. I have this actually, this oil is incorporated in most of my skincare products that I make. It's phenomenal at helping with cellular support. It's very relaxing when you diffuse this. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful oil. The Balance Blend is my go-to. That's actually what I have here. I have this with me all the time. My anxious feelings that I get, this has been so life-changing for me when it comes to just helping me ground a little bit and just relax a little bit and not get overwhelmed. So the Balance Blend is very effective at helping so many people. Cleansing and cleaning. We talked a little bit about lemon. Lemon is wonderful. I use it every day. I did a little video earlier today about taking the labels off of a jar that I was repurposing, and lemon is that go-to oil for that, but it's also wonderful aromatically and topically as well. We have incorporated this not only into like the facial cleaner, but obviously into some of our household cleaners as well. Purify citrus blend of oils intended specifically for cleaning the air, aromatic and topical use. I use it topically in our deodorants, and we diffuse this all the time, especially down in our basement area where it can get a little damp and musty. So beautiful oils, great option for health and home, detoxifying the home. Muscular support and system care. Obviously, we've got massage going on here somewhat on a regular basis, not today, but lemongrass is a phenomenal oil. So many years has it been used in France for supporting soft tissue repair, and it's fabulous for joint issues. I love working with patients who come, not that I'm happy that they're hurting, but should clients come to me with sore joints or overworked tendons, lemongrass is my go-to oil for that. Deep Blue is another blend of oil. It's a proprietary blend that we use specifically for aches and pains and overstrained muscles. We have a number of professional athletes endorsing doTERRA now as well, Tim Hightower and a few others in the track and field and swimmers and sports and you name it, but Deep Blue is definitely on their list of oils that they use not only for recovery, but also for preparation. So if you're an athlete, or if your husband is workout, or if you tend to work out and you're looking for that additional muscle support that you need, you can apply this before, during, and after, or certainly before and after a workout to really help support muscles, to oxygenate the blood and actually support your system and support your body in getting the best from the oils, right? Giving it the tools that it needs. Basic needs. There's different ways we can do this. I mean, you can collect and sort of put your own thing together. I'll be talking really quick about some of the starter kits, but we can bundle and really focus on what your personal needs are. Not everybody is the same, right? What my husband needs and what I need are completely different, just like what you need and what my neighbor needs is going to be different. So I would love to talk to you and focus specifically on what you're looking for. But if you're just focusing on some of the seasonal support issues, obviously this is a quick reference of some of those things. We've got the Tri-Use blend, the Breathe, we've got the respiratory support. The lavender, believe it or not, is just phenomenal at just calming that histamine response. So fabulous in that regard. Then we have digestive support. We have people with various conditions that definitely just play havoc on their digestive issues. And the supportive products that we have in the Digest Zen line are fantastic. They're definitely going to help with digestion and obviously gut health, supporting gut health and supporting liver function, etc. So there's a number of products that we can talk about specifically to help relieve some of the symptoms that you're having in that regard. We talked briefly before about the fitness and the muscle support. The Deep Blue line is fantastic. And that is the lotions and the oils. And then we also have it available in roller balls. But there's a number of other oils that are very supportive for muscle support, and we'll teach you what those oils are. We'll give you the tools that you can look those up. and deep relaxing massage. We're looking at Aroma Touch, and marjoram, believe it or not, is a phenomenal oil to incorporate into a deep massage or a rollerball. Lemongrass, deep blue oil, of course. The Slim and Sassy and the lemon are great for cleansing and detoxifying. There's some grapefruit oil in the Slim and Sassy, which really helps with breaking down deposits and fat deposits. I like to apply that directly on those stubborn areas in my, caboose. So the whole idea, obviously, is to really help empower you to that self-care and to really give you some of the tools, right? You can teach a carpenter how to build a house, but if he doesn't have the tools, it's going to take him a long time. Same thing. You can learn everything there is to know about getting healthy and choosing the right things, but if you don't have the right tools, or if you're reliant on having to go out and get fresh vegetables all the time or fresh things, it's just not going to happen. It's not convenient. You're not going to do it. I'm sorry. But if you have these tools available to you in your hand, on your counter, in your cabinet, you are going to use them. And I'm going to teach you how to use them. The support is endless. We really want to focus on what is going to work for you. It could be skincare, it could be cooking needs, it could be just education. Maybe you want to focus more on your studies, or you're getting that extended degree now that you're sitting at home all the time and you just want to be able to focus. You haven't been to school in so long. There are some wonderful oils that will help you focus in and retain some of what you've been doing. And I absolutely love that. The aromatic effect of these oils has been so impactful. And there have been studies to show this. So I'm not making some crazy claim. Some of the DIY options, and if you're making soaps or anything like that, and to use an all natural product instead of a synthetic grade or even a food grade oil where it's going to be questionable. It's going to be a little cheaper, obviously, but you're going to have to use more of it to have it have the same effect or to smell the same. And so it's really not cheaper after all, because you're going to have to buy more of it for the value. So there's a skincare line, the On Guard protection products, where we can focus on cleaning, hair care line. There's just, as you see, there's just a number of products, and I would love to help you focus in on what's going to make the most sense for you. So how do we get started? Enrollment is pretty easy. The best way to get your deal is an enrollment kit. And the reason I say that is because the wholesale account is really inexpensive. We'll talk about that as well. But with the wholesale kits, you're actually getting things below wholesale. So doTERRA takes the most recommendations or recommended bundles based on popularity and what's going to focus on particular needs, and discount those even further and waive that membership fee. So it's a great way to get started. The kits also include your membership, and you get those products at as even less discount, stumbling there. So the wholesale discount, or the wholesale price, is only $35. So, that's cheaper than Amazon. It's cheaper than Costco membership. You're going to get 25% off. You're going to have access to additional perks, rewards, free products. The wholesale membership is truly the best way of having your own account. Now, I am so grateful for all of the wellness advocates out there that are selling these products. And unfortunately, buying an oil directly from a wellness advocate just isn't the best way for you to do it. I'm not looking to take anything away from my friends who are out there who are our family of doTERRA wellness advocates selling these oils, but that's not what we do, what we should be doing. We're not selling products out of our trunks and out of our kitchens. We're helping people understand the best value and how to use the oils and get your own account, because you get 100% guarantees from doTERRA when you buy from doTERRA. And that is our role, is to help you buy direct. Plus, we know, and doTERRA knows, that when you get those oils directly from them, you can trust 100% that it is a guaranteed, not contaminated. If you buy it from Amazon, unfortunately, and I know doTERRA is working to try and get Amazon to stop that from happening, but you do not know where or who has touched that bottle. And there is no guarantee that that oil has not been contaminated. Unfortunately, there are unscrupulous people out there who will take the doTERRA products or bottles and repurpose it with cheaper oil and sell it for the doTERRA price, and they're making a lot of money. but we've compared oils bought on Amazon to oils we receive directly from doTERRA. Both of them have doTERRA labels. Unfortunately, that Amazon bought product does not smell the same. And we have no way of going back to doTERRA and saying, I need this returned. They're going to say, who are you? We don't show that you bought this. So we want you to buy direct, get your own account. It's $35. It's so cheap. There is a renewal fee, and next year it's going to be $25, and you're going to get a $27 bottle of peppermint as a thank you. Sort of a wash. Makes a lot of sense. But the rewards and the benefits of being a member are so great. And the self-assurance that you are going to have a direct line to doTERRA. doTERRA's customer service is out of this world. They're going to make sure you're always happy. I'm going to make sure you're always happy. And it really is the best way of going. Some of the loyalty perks and the membership perks, you get the 25% off retail. There is a loyalty rewards program, which you can participate in. It doesn't cost you anything to become a loyalty rewards customer. It's just a choice that you make to order every month. It's set up as an auto ship, but it's not necessarily commitment to the same product over and over again. You have full flexibility about when it ships, what you actually get, and your payment method. So you can change all of that with a lot of ease and flexibility. With qualifying orders, you have the ability to incrementally earn more product points and get credits. When you order on this monthly enrollment or loyalty rewards program, you actually get 100% of your shipping back as credits. So there's some really great ways that doTERRA says thank you for being a monthly customer. Certainly if you're getting some of the supplements or the beauty products, or maybe you're flip-flopping between the two because you're not using them all in that 1 month, it is a great way of earning some of those points. At this point, that's how we do it. You know, I'm not getting the vitamins every month because we split those up. I'm not getting the beauty products every month because I don't use them all. So we flip-flop and switch that around. But at that point, with the points that we're getting, most of my oils I get for free, as I need to replace them because I'm earning all of these points. So it's a great way. I order like you do. There's no additional order requirement for me as there is for any other customer. So again, you can do what I do. This is so much fun sharing with people and just teaching them how to get the most out of this membership, and that's why I'm here. So let's talk about the enrollment kits really quick. This is sort of that granddaddy where, you know, it's not the biggest kit, but it's where a lot of people start if they're looking to change their whole household, right? They're like, okay, I'm done with this. I want to get rid of the toxins. I'm going to get rid of the crap shampoo that's just making my hair oily. I'm going to start on the vitamins. I'm going to get a diffuser. I'm going to get some, you know, soaps. I'm going to get some of these oils in our house diffusing, and I'm going to try some of the gut stuff. This is a great natural solutions enrollment kit. It's $550. It saves you $220 when you get this kit. So again, below wholesale, if you added all this up, you'd be spending $220 more to get these over time. So it's a phenomenal deal. And it's a great way of starting, like I said, if you want to get the whole family on board and you're going to change the way everybody does things right off the bat, I will help you with every single one of these oils, learn how to use them and when. And we have a wonderful welcome kit for all of these. Joe and I send you a wonderful goodie bag with some roller balls and some instructions and some other free products, just so you can get started and not have to wait and get a bunch of other stuff to use. So fantastic enrollment kit. It's not for everybody. It's not in everybody's budget or price point. We understand that, and that's okay. Do not worry. There are other options as well. Healthy Habits Kit is a supplemental start, but it also has, some of the oils and the deep blue. A great way to just start on a personal journey of health. The vitamins, again, have that guarantee. I really encourage people who are really looking to focus on their nutrition and their gut health and their foundational wellness to consider this as an option. The oils are definitely important to our mood and to help supporting us, but foundationally, we're looking at nutrition and gut health. So this is a great starting point. Healthy Habits Kit. $195 enrollment. It's a savings of $64. The $35 fees for membership on all of these enrollments is waived. So you're saving the $64 plus the $35. It's a great deal. Then there's also the Healthy Home. So this is sort of the natural, like the previous one, only a little bit smaller. It includes a diffuser. You have the top 10 oils. You've got the shampoo and the conditioner, the On Guard products, and it is a lovely kit. It's great. It's $350. You're saving $87.50. And it too waives the enrollment kit, the enrollment fee. This includes your membership and another. All of these have little goodie bags from us, or goodie boxes from us to welcome you. But if this fits your budget, this is another way to really get the On Guard products in right now. Some of these aren't available individually because they've been very popular, especially now. But the toothpaste, the cleaner, the hand soap, the mister, the sanitizer mister, the top 10 oils, and it's a great foundational way to get started. Two of the more affordable traditional kits would be the Healthy Essentials kit. This is a great aromatherapy line, or a line option where it's just talking about the oils. The one on the right is the Healthy Start kit. It's very affordable, $160. You're saving $60. You can't buy these oils in this 5 ml size. So these are the smaller bottles. 5 ml will hold about 75 drops. So there's still a great value. Now, they're not going to be the oils that you find in the department store for $5. They are very potent. 4 drops in these diffusers is really all you're going to need, which is phenomenal. Some of those cheaper oils, you're dashing in, you know, a whole dozen or more drops. So you're absolutely going to love this Brevi line, the Healthy Start line. The Healthy Essentials kit is the bigger bottles. So you're talking 15 mil. So 3 times the size, or 3 times the oil. If you are going to love diffusing, you're going to love this kit. It's $240. You're saving $126. It includes your enrollment. It includes the Adaptive, the Balance, and the Copaiba oil, which is our cannabinoid response oil. So not a CBD, no THC at all, but it has the same cannabinoid response on your CB2 receptors. Phenomenal oil to diffuse, use topically, and take internally. And I'd love to share more with you on that oil as well. So that is included in this kit. Very new, very exciting, fabulous kit. $249. If it meets your price point, phenomenal. You get goodie bags from us on all of these. So those are great starter kits. And again, as I said, these are starter bundles which offer that discount, right? It's a discount below wholesale. So you're getting that extra savings on the products as well. Or you can start with $35 and you can get the products in the kits that you want right away for 25% off. Great way to get started, right? So that's essentially how you do it. You simply will complete an enrollment. You can go to our website. If you can go to at the very bottom here where it says mydoterra.com/Open Road Essentials. Or if you'd like to learn more, you can go to my website at openroadessentials.com. We have a blog there with a number of articles on different oils and how to use them, some DIY projects. And there'll be an option to become a member there, and it'll explain a little bit more in detail about some of these kits and what you're getting for them. And you can proceed and get started that way. Or you can just call me, and I will help walk you through this. Believe me, I am here to help you, not to sell you and say goodbye. I do appreciate your trust and support in me. I do appreciate and look forward to talking to you. If you have any questions at all, you can text me, you can call me, you can WhatsApp me, and I hope this has been very helpful. So thank you very much. I'm gonna stop my sharing and come back to you real quick. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope this has been informative. I hope it's been helpful. I hope to hear from you if you have any questions at all. And I truly wish for you to be healthy, happy, and strong. Thank you very much for joining us, and you guys have a great day. Bye.